Last time, we took a dive into the L-3 Nozzlenose, looking back as it designed, its strength, and how it carved out a niche for itself in Splatoon 2. We talked about how, with the right build and the main power-up ability, it could shred opponent and stand tall in mid-range combat, especially in the triple shooter comps that we saw at the end of Splatoon 2. It wasn't a top-tier weapon, but it had its moment, and when mastered, it felt rewarding to use it. But in Splatoon 3, the L3 didn't just get left behind. It feels like it's barely holding on at this point. Let's break it down. What happened? At first glance, the L-3 Nozzlenose in Splatoon 3 looks familiar. Same burst fire pattern, same mid-range roll, but a few critical changes turn it from a reliable option to a struggling pick. Back in Splatoon 2, main power-up made it all the difference. It boosted the weapon damage just enough to let skilled players land a clean free shot, or sometimes even get a sneaky two shot. The little extra consistency made the weapon feel sharp, rewarding, and dangerous in the right hand. Now in Splatoon 3, main power up is gone. Without that damage boost, the L3 feels like it's always short, just shy of getting that splat, just behind in the fight. Miss a single burst and you're wide open. The kit doesn't help it much either. While the L3D Nozzlenose brought a bit of hope with Burst Bomb, the results were disappointing since it had Ultra Stamp. Even in patch 9.3 Ultra Stamp, with the Ultra Stamp buff, which made the special kinda reliable, I guess, with the 220 shot, it didn't really solve any core issue. The L3D still lacks the punch or utility to compete. Sure, Stamp is better now, but it's not enough to lift the weapon in from out low tier meta. But still, you can see the weapon still being used in solo queue, and there's the meta. Right now, the game is full of powerful, efficient weapons that dominate in every weapon category. Okay, strong weapons like the S-Blast 91, Spartana Stamper, Heavy Edit, etc. All those weapons, they are faster, they are less forgiving, they offer more values, less risk. And yeah, there was a moment where people thought maybe that if L3D Nozzlenose got the Inject instead of Ultra Stamp, it would have seen some spotlight in the Inject meta with Ballpoint. But let's not forget, that's when Pencil was picked up, and Pencil is a harsh counter to Inject. So nonetheless, the L3 Nozzlenose doesn't bring utility, pressure, or kill power, and when you're up against the monster of the current meta, it just can't keep up. It feels like no matter how well you play it, you're always swimming upstream. Conclusion, guys, so that's where the L3 is now. Not terrible, just forgotten. A weapon that used to reward good aim and timing is now punished by lack of power, support, and identity. It is not just out of the meta, it is out of place. In a game full fast-paced, high-reward weapon like the L3 Nozzlenose is stuck asking when will it be my turn again.